As the sun dipped lower, painting the sky amber and rose, the bus moved steadily over the desert highway. Inside, the passenger swayed with its motion, enveloped in old leather and dust, mingling with anticipation. Among them, Sarah sat quietly, clutching a thermos filled with her grandmother's spiced tea. A comforting essence of warmth and nostalgia, the crisp air whispered of winter, promising spring's gentle embrace. Sarah gazed out the window, her thoughts tangled with uncertainty. Her meditation was interrupted by an older man beside her, his kind eyes framed by silver hair radiated warmth. May I? He gestured to the thermos with a nod. Grateful, Sarah poured a cup, the sweet scent rising like a prayer. The man offered a verse, be a window for the light resonating in the dim bus, inviting her to embrace the divine. As night cloaked the journeying bus, rain began tapping the windows, its rhythm matching Sarah's anxious heart. The rain whispered renewal, she closed her eyes, retreating within, seeking her soul's voice. Lord of mercy, she whispered, I am lost and burdened, show me the way. Her prayer floated upwards, mingling with the steam, silence followed, alive and listening. A peace seeped into her heart, dispelling shadows. Beside her, the stranger murmured amen, joining her plea, strengthening her resolve. Surrendering to the light, the bus journeyed through the rain-soaked night, feeling the shift within. Sarah opened her eyes to find the man watching with understanding. Sometimes, he said softly, we forget to let the light through. His words soothed her, and she realized she needed to release her fears. It was time to open a window to let divine light through her soul. A gentle resolve took root, courage for transformation dawned. The road stretched ahead, paved with promises. As dawn unfurled, Sarah bowed her head, a transformation blooming in her heart. Holy One, she breathed, give me the courage to be a window for your light. Confession at dawn, spring stirred in her heart as Sarah turned to the stranger, her voice clear. She shared her story, offering her vulnerability, her mistakes and unconfessed truths. The man listened deeply, offering no judgment, only understanding that wrapped her in grace. Empowered by confession, Sarah felt a strength flow within, unshackling her spirit. She resolved to face those she needed with honesty. When she reached her destination, the stranger squeezed her hand warm, passing the silent blessing of hope. The bus pulled into the station as the sun rose, casting a hopeful glow. Sarah stepped into the morning air, aware of the transformation within, as though she had become a window for light, a vessel of grace and truth. Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps through shadowed paths. May your light shine through me, dispelling the darkness within. Grant me the courage to speak truth and the grace to offer love. In your presence I find peace and strength. Dawn's whisper. The morning air is crisp and full of promise as I navigate the winding mountain road in my old car. The sun peeks over the horizon, casting amber light through long shadows, painting the landscape with hope and uncertainty. The soft hues of dawn flicker on the windshield, a symphony of colors dancing across the sky. Each turn of the wheel feels like a heartbeat, echoing my own anticipation. Beside me, the envelope in my pocket is heavy with words unsent. Words that speak of a father's absence, of wounds too tender to touch, of longing veiled in pride, and an aching need for reconciliation. I pull over at a bend, where the road stills and the earth breathes in anticipation. Stepping out, I am greeted by a gentle breeze that carries the scent of pine and earth. The valley below is bathed in light, a canvas brushed with the hand of God. The mountains stand like sentinels, silent witnesses to a history I cannot change but hope to mend. There, on a blanket of wild flowers just waking from their slumber, I kneel on the cold stone, feeling its roughness seep into my bones, grounding me in this sacred moment. Lord of mercy, I begin, my voice wavering in the solitude. I am lost and weary. Guide me to what is right. The silence that follows is not empty, but full of expectation, of unseen threads weaving a tapestry I cannot yet see. I close my eyes, letting the silence seep into my very soul. The wind whispers through the pines, and in that sacred murmur I sense an urging. Answer the call without delay. The mountain itself seems to echo this divine message, as if creation is conspiring to guide me toward forgiveness and healing. Shadows of doubt. Dusk drapes the village in hues of orange and pink, and the lights dotting windows become celestial eyes, watching over me as I approach the house. It's smaller now, more intimate under this waning light. Each creak of the wooden floor echoing with the nostalgia of childhood. I pause at the threshold, inhaling deeply the familiar scent of old wood and lavender, reminders of a simpler time. I sit at a wooden table, the letter unfolded before me, a testament to my hesitations. My heart is a storm, my mind a restless sea, battling the urge to retreat into familiar grievances. Each word on the paper feels like a weight, the ink a river of unspoken sorrows. I find myself praying again, this time in subdued desperation. Shepherd of my soul, lead me through this valley. I am afraid of what awaits beyond my safe cocoon. I look around the room, the fading sunlight casting shadows that dance like specters of the past. Echoes of laughter, whispered secrets, and the warmth of togetherness. The warmth flickers as the sun dips lower, casting an amber glow that warms my skin and my resolve in the penumbra. A quiet peace settles. It fills the room, wrapping me in a sense of comfort that feels almost like a physical embrace. It's a nudge, an insistence that the time for fear is past, that beyond the hesitance lies a new beginning. I sense God's guidance as a gentle prod within, whispering courage into my trembling resolve. The shadows flee as a soft assurance fills the space, a whisper of divine presence that calls me to be bold. The call echoes through the receiver, stretching endlessly, each ring a heartbeat holding time still, until a familiar voice pulls me back, my Father's voice, distant yet unmistakably his. The sound is like a melody, familiar yet long forgotten, resonating in the chambers of my heart. There's a beat, a chance to retreat, but instead I inhale deeply and speak the words that elude the letter. Hello, Dad. It's been a long time. There's silence, the kind thick with unspoken regret, and glimmers of hope. I almost falter. My hand grips the phone like a lifeline, tethering me to courage. But the voice of the Holy One, warm and patient, holds me steady. I imagine Jesus standing by my side, his hand on my shoulder, whispering strength into my spirit. With each word spoken, a bond is reforged, one that had weathered too many winters apart. In this exchange, I find reconciliation, not just with my Father, but within myself. The act of reaching out is transforming, a testament to the power of surrender, of choosing love over lingering shadows. Every word we share is an unraveling, a binding and a healing, a step into the light. It's as if the distance of years is collapsing, moment by moment, with each earnest word. Lord of mercy, guide my steps with grace. In moments of doubt, grant me your courage, grant me the trail slip behind the rugged mountains, leaving the sky a canvas of gold and crimson. Before shadows cloak the winding road, my old truck, a relic of simpler times, sputtered to a halt on the gravel shoulder. Through the window, the last colors of the day melted into night. The letter in my coat pocket felt heavy, a secret kept too long, a confession to my father that fear and regret had held captive. Stepping into the evening chill, the air scented with pine and earth, my feet found a trail up the hillside. Each step echoed the distance I felt from those I loved. Lord of mercy, I whispered, I'm lost. Do I send this letter? Let silence swallow it. The wind rustled the trees, whispering back assurance, a gentle touch to my troubled soul. The echo of prayer. The trail led higher into the wilderness until I reached a rocky outcrop under a starlit sky. The stars scattered like jewels cast a silvery glow. I knelt, the stones biting into my knees, and opened my heart in raw, unfiltered prayer. Holy One, I breathed, I fear rejection. Grant me the courage to reconcile. A warmth unfurled within, the whisper of God's presence, kindling like a flame in this sacred silence. I could almost see my father's face, aged yet softened by love. It became clear I must reach out and let go of secrets to unburden my heart. A resolution formed, urging me forward like a shepherd, guiding a lost sheep. A call across the distance, the descent to my truck was deliberate, each step measured by newfound courage. The chill hung on my limbs, but inside was a flicker of hope. I slid into the driver's seat and retrieved my phone. The letter could wait, I needed his voice. Trembling fingers dialed his number, each ring an echo of my anxious heartbeat. When he answered, his voice was a mix of surprise and warm sun. I took a deep breath, drawing courage from the very air. Father, I began, my voice growing stronger with each word. I'm sorry, I wanna come home, if you'll have me. Silence hung briefly, then his response came, soft and sure. The doors have always been open, my son. As we spoke, words of forgiveness and understanding flowed freely. The burden of hidden words melted away, replaced by a lightness like dawn chasing grows in silence. Grant me courage to reconcile, to speak truth wrapped in love. Let your light shine through my